name's Jim Green. I'm a gunsmith. I have a shop called Gunworks in Down East Maine, Harrington. The number here is area code 207. Number is 483-2175. I've been in Maine for 5 years. I'm originally from Western North Carolina. Had my shop open for a short period of time here in Maine. I have a full service machine shop. The video I want to put out today is for Winchester Model 100. This particular rifle's in .308 caliber. They made them in .243. The gun came out first from the factory in 1961 as a companion gun to the lever action Model 88. What I'm going to cover today is disassembly for cleaning. Seems like there's been quite a few people that's been asking about that. One of the first things you want to do is make sure your magazine is out of the rifle. Make sure the gun's not loaded. Okay. First part of the disassembly, you'll see a screw right up here that holds the sling swivel on. There's a second screw back here behind the trigger guard. You remove those two screws first. Just take it out and set it off to the side. Alright, once you have the two screws out, to get the rifle out of the stock, you have to cock the bolt back to the rear and hold it, push the front of the stock away from the action, and remove it. Okay, some of the disassembly tools you're going to need is going to be like a little hook, a 1/16 inch pin punch, and a 5/32 pin punch. First thing you'll do is you'll notice there's a retainer clip right up here on front of the screw that holds the gas assembly in place. Okay. Once you work that retaining clip loose, remove it. You turn this little nut right here on the end. Now you'll notice on both sides right here you'll see a little half moon cutout shape on both sides of your little bolt carrier assembly. What you'll do is you'll cock the rifle back and you'll expose a little pin on the inside. Take your pin punch and work that pin out. Set that off to the side. At this point, you're going to have spring tension that holds the trigger grip assembly in. So very carefully remove the trigger assembly, set it off to the side. Alright, then pull your recoil spring assembly out. You'll have an inner spring, an outer spring, and a guide rod. Set those to the side. For further disassembly, pull the bolt just slightly to the rear. Alright, pull downward and then forward and remove the gas tube. Now you'll notice the gas tube has a slot, a port, and a flat spot. You can pay particular attention to that because when you're reassembling this little flat will sit right up here against the gas block. Next thing is to remove the bolt assembly. Out of the back of the gun. Here you'll have the bolt carrier, and the gas piston. To remove the bolt, there'll be a pin right here. You push this pin right out. The firing pin will pop out the back. You can remove the spring. Lift the bolt. Set your pin to the side. Alright, to disassemble the bolt, there's one more pin in the side of the bolt here. You push that in and remove that pin. Set it to the side. Pull the bolt forward, push this last pin out. That's fully disassembled for cleaning. Reassembly is going to be exactly the opposite. Some of the things that you want to be careful of, this is like a spring steel. You don't want to bend this And you don't want to bend the rails inside here or your magazine will not fit and function properly. So if you're really careful when you take it apart and not bend anything, you won't have any problems. These are all the internal parts for the Winchester Model 100. For more information about the gun shop, you can visit my website at www.downeastgunworks.com. There you'll find other pictures and videos of different firearms I've had to work on here, disassembly, reassembly. A couple of things that I do here at the shop: I do caliber conversions, build custom rifles, repair rifles. I do Duracoat, gun coat, bluing, Parkerizing finishes.